What's up, guys? I am Lee Milligan Hubbard. No Prep Kings is in Dallas, Texas, technically Ennis. I went over the points and the ladder last night, all from Stat Guy. If you want to check out a real quick recap on my channel and get caught up, go check that out. We broke it down. Today is the main race. It's the last race. Somebody is going home with $150,000 and a championship. So we're going to go over who's running who in what order right now. Before we get going, I just want to give a shout out to Upshift 360 JJ, Stat Guy, Hollywood Don Will. If it wasn't for those three guys, I wouldn't be sitting here talking about what I'm talking about. I learned everything from those guys. They deserve all the credit. Please go give them a like, a follow, a subscribe, all that stuff. They're on Facebook, they're on YouTube. We just want them to know how much we appreciate it. Okay, here we go. Murder Nova versus Jeff Lutz. Robin Roberts versus Chris Rankin. Robin Roberts is the points leader. Then it's Scott Taylor. Then it's Sean Ellington. And then it's Clay Cole. So I know if Robin Roberts goes to the semis and turns the win light on, it's locked up. But we got to see. He's got to get to that part first. Disco Dean versus Kayla Morton. Justin Swanstrom versus Paige Coughlin. Giuseppe versus Bobby Ducote. Scott Taylor versus Kai Kelly. Ryan Martin versus Clay Cole. And Jim Howe versus Nate Saylor. So let's see how they going to do.
All right. Round number one, we got Jeff Lutz. The win. Going up again. Can do. Okay, Chris Rankin gets the win. Robin Robert goes red. Gets the win. Way to go. All right. Giuseppe win. And left on. We got these two buddies. We got Scott in the left lane going up against Kai Kelly. Taylor gets the win.
was some running right here. So Murder Nova over Lutz. Robin Roberts goes red. It's over for him. He ain't winning the championship. Kayla Morton over Disco Dean. Paige Coughlin over Swanstrom. So Swanstrom's out of the... He had a chance. Him and Jim Howe were at the bottom of the... They were like the very last two that could have a chance. But he's out, so it's over for him. Giuseppe over Bobby DeCody. Scott Taylor, who has a really good chance, over Kai Kelly, who left really late. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying what I saw. Clay Cole over Ryan Martin. So Clay Cole is still in that running. So Murder Nova, Scott, and Clay are all three moving on. One of them three, y'all. It's going to be one of them three. Jim Howe over Nate Saylor. Oh, it's good. Okay, here we go with who's got who on second round. Kayla Morton versus Giuseppe. That's really not going to affect nothing. Murder Nova over Chris Rankin. Who, by the way, Chris Rankin was broke last night, remember? And Nate had to come up by himself to do the runoff. Well, guess who helped Chris Rankin get fixed for today? Murder Nova. Anyway, they got each other. Jim Howe versus Clay Cole. That's two in for the running. So that's going to be good. And then Paige Coughlin versus Scott Taylor. Scott Taylor needs to beat Paige.
Invitational round 2 starts right now. It sounds like the throttle is hung up on Kayla's car. She started it up and that thing revved to the moon.
Thank you too.
So that's going to do it for Kayla Morton.
Giuseppe does a burnout, but
all right,
doesn't seem right. I know he knew something. Steven Gomez. All right, so Giuseppe, all he got to do is break the beams, and he got the win. Giuseppe's on to the next round. And Sean is on to the next round. Pop the blow, and I don't think he's gonna make next round.
We couldn't even make this up if we tried. So, y'all saw Kayla's throttle hung when she cranked her car up and tore it up, I'm sure. So, Giuseppe took the competition by, which that didn't affect nothing in the points. Murder Nova takes out Chris Rankin. Jim Howe, y'all saw his car pop, the blower popped on Clay Cole. So, Clay Cole is done for the championship, but Jim Howe still has a chance. And then Paige, because Paige takes out Scott Taylor. So this is what the stat guy told JJ, that Sean, even if he loses next round, Jim Howe has to win the race to become the championship. If Sean wins the next round, he's the champion. So I don't even know if Jim Howe's going to make it back because, you know, I'm recording as we go. So I'm sitting on the edge of my seat too. Anyway, we'll see. All right, y'all. Murder Nova versus Jim Howe. Paige Coughlin versus Giuseppe. If Murder Nova wins right here, he's the champion. If he loses, Jim Howe has to go on and win the race to be the champion. So, here we go.
The motto, all he got to do is do a burnout and put Jim Howe on a 2 minutes clock.
If he doesn't make it up,
There is a championship on the line, guys. So Murder Nova is in the lanes. We are almost at 2 minutes. And Sean wins the championship.
Murder Nova will win the individual championship right there for 2024.
Good job, guys.
Congrats to Murder Nova, Phantom, Aaron, Aiden, Mallory, their whole crew. Congrats to them. It's amazing to see them win. They've worked so hard. They've came so far. And I just can't say enough. I done switched my shirt because the champ. Congrats to y'all. On to the finals. Murder Nova versus Paige Coughlin.
Final race.
Alright guys, I guess Murder Nova said he was just going to top it on off with that win. So congrats to him again. Paige went red. Sometimes when you sit up there and look at the light for as long as she looks at it, sometimes that happens. Not to take away from anything she's doing because she has really showed out this year, but that staging process really drives me insane. I digress. Thank you guys for watching, liking, and subscribing. If you want to stick around, I got the small tire finals. Well, actually, I got the small tire semis and the big tire semis and finals for both. So right after this, I'll show that. Thanks again to Upshift. He does all that work. All the credit to him. I will be back next week live from Clay Milligan's Pit in Las Vegas. I plan on doing, of course, I'm going to do the recaps for that. Come check me out. I just can't thank y'all guys enough. Leave me a comment because you know I love them. I got Outlaw Big Tire, Alex Laughlin versus Callie Mills, and then a local guy, I don't know his name, and I apologize for that, versus Cole Pez.
To win, but there was a big pop on the big end there.
I got Small tire semifinals is going to be Jason Cantu versus Todd Spears, and then Andy Willoughby on the bye.
And Todd Spears takes the win. Here. And Andy Willoughby right down Broadway.
Small tire final, Andy Willoughby versus Todd Spears.
Todd goes red and Andy Willoughby gets the win light.
Outlaw Big Tire final is Callie Mills, and it was supposed to be against Cole Pez, but you saw him pop his blower too, man. It's rough over there at that PGS racing, because that's Jim Howe and Cole Pez done popped them. Anyway, Callie Mills gets the competition bye. Congrats to her. Congrats to Andy Willoughby. I'm going to just show her run just because.
Broadway, nice.